But we will be back with Season 10 of NBA 2K TV in NBA 2K24. And remember, we'll be live on September 8th on 2K Day. Don't miss it.
Until then, as always, enjoy the game.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Hi again, we welcome you to our broadcast of the NBA playoffs here on 2K Sports. This series right now lopsided 3-zip. Can a comeback attempt be made? Or will we see a team advance to the finals? Along with Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and our sideline reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Court spots filled by Hunter and Collins. The guard pair, the talented Young and Murray. And it's Capella in at center. And for the Raptors, like Van Vliet out there with Paul George. And it's Young. Then there's Scotty Barnes. And it's Achua in at the center, walking down the middle. Taking a look at Toronto. GA, they're in a position to sweep the series and determined to do just that.
Yeah, I mean, no gentleman's sweep for them. Get them out of here and get ready for the finals.
Young passes to Collins. And the pass to Hunter. Good defensive work there by Young.
I think he rushed that one just a little bit, thinking the defense was going to get close. They weren't.
Here's Barnes. A second chance effort. And Young with the nice bucket inside. Young's got his team on the board to start the game for Toronto. Young against Van Vliet. The Hawks working the ball around. Here's Murray. Sweet little floater.
Scoring is one thing, but Young's ability to set his teammates up, just as important.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And you gotta love the aggression that he had, taking it to the rim there. Sets the tone in a close game like this one.
And there's a whistle that goes on Scotty Barnes. That's his first foul. Here's Atlanta. Hunter on the wing. Pass to Collins. That one doesn't go. Good defensive work there by Young. And David Aldridge spoke with Quinn Snyder. David
asked him if it's possible to maintain any belief that they can win the series, and he said, definitely. We know the odds are against us, but this is a one-game-at-a-time situation. We'll play our hardest, try to win tonight, take it from there. What else can they do, Kevin? Back to you.
All right, David, thanks. And George drops them both.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
And finished off by Collins.
Way too easy for Collins. With ideal positioning, he's a real problem out there.
Raptors have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Here's Young. Collins with some nice D.
And he gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
Barnes outside. Looking for Young. He gets it there. Barnes kicks to George. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist.
You got to have just great ball control when you're making a move like that, and Paul George definitely has the handles.
Pass to Hunter. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Second team foul. At the line for the Hawks.
The free throw drops for Hunter.
An athletic forward with a versatile skill set. Hunter has also proven he can come up big in big moments.
And both free throws good for Hunter. Toronto, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Barnes finds Van Vliet. Off target from 3-point range. And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. They are still stinging from the loss on Thursday.
You know, I don't like to use the word shock, but that was a shocking result for me. Nobody saw that one coming. To lose to that team was surprising enough, but to get blown out like that?
Yeah, that's a bit of a head scratcher there. That was a case where every single thing that could have gone wrong for them, it showed up.
Shot's good by Achua.
That's a pretty sweet dish there by Paul George. Just selfless on that play.
Murray outside. Hunter kicks to Murray. And here's Collins. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The feed now to Capella. Shoots over Achua. The Hawks again can't hit. The Raptors have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Young. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Hawks.
Atlanta ball.
The Hawks trailing. Young passes to Hunter. Collins looking around. The dish now to Young. Back to Collins. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Young.
Now, I'm all for the crowd interacting with the players, but not so much the players interacting with the crowd. That one, errant pass.
Murray against George. And the shot goes in. George has got 6.
The defense is pretty close to Paul George, but not close enough as he powers right past him.
Hunter on the wing. Covered by Barnes. Offensive rebound. Murray outside. Clock at 6. Second shot opportunity over Barnes. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Precious Achua. First trip to the line for him here. And the first one at the line is good. And Toronto making a change here. Little's checked in. That's also good. So he hits both free throws. And Toronto has possession. Barnes with it. And Young picks him up defensively. And Young kicks to George. Dishes it to Barnes. Passes to Van Vliet from deep three-point range. The kick out to Barnes for the 3. Rebound Atlanta. Here's Murray. And there's the big-time jam as he slams it right over Pirtle.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. A nice shot by George.
Effortless from Paul George, knocking it down off the good pass.
The Hawks trail by 3. Murray, the pass to Young. Trying to find Capella. Gets it to him. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
And what timing. Capella getting up there and capping that one off.
Van Vliet kicks to George. And here's Barnes for 3. A new 14 for the Raptors. Now the pass to George. The 3. Offensive rebound. And there are the Raptors with another bucket.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
With the floater and scoring with the play inside is Young.
That is a tough shot there. Trae Young's such a small player. He needs that floater in his arsenal.
And the basket is good.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Hunter against Barnes. Hunter, the pass to Collins. Capella inside, defended by Pirtle. Another shot. And another shot. And it's Capella missing.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but looks like plenty of room.
Toronto working the ball around now. And here's George for three. Hits the three-point bomb. George has got 12 points in the game.
This quarter belongs to him, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
Anunoby, he's checked in for the Raptors. And then for Atlanta, Okongwu's checked in for Clint Capella. Bay comes in for John Collins. And it's Bogdan Bogdanovic in for Hunter. Now here's Murray. He has 6. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
And you got to give appreciation to how Hurdle punishes shooters. A dynamite shot blocker with impeccable timing. And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
Griffin's checked in for Murray. He throw good, Van Vliet. The Hawks trail by 9. Bounce pass Young. Bogdanovic up top, defended by George. And Young kicks to Bay. 6 to shoot. Will it go? Barnes grabs the miss. Toronto leading by 9. On the wing, Anunoby. And stolen by Bogdanovic. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. Plays it in off the breakaway.
Bogdanovic showing he's got speed out on the wing and running hard to fill the lane.
And that one's good, Barnes.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Pass to Bay. Driving inside. Barnes grabs the miss.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Bogdanovic against Anunoby. Bogdanovic passes to Bay. Good on the bucket.
Got to have good court awareness, and it was on display right there from Bogdanovic.
Here's Toronto. They lead by 7. And there's a whistle that goes on Scotty Barnes.
That's his second.
That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
Man, that block was something. It's the playoffs, and every possession and defensive stop matters.
Stolen by Van Vliet. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
And great find by Van Vliet. He's in control of this offense and generally makes good decisions.
Pass to Bay. And Pirtle sends it back. And he's able to get it back. Just 2 to shoot. Griffin. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Van Vliet. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. Barnes has got his 3rd assist on the night. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for Toronto?
I love the defensive concentration so far in this one. They're getting out on shooters and really doing a great job of disrupting the rhythm.
Well, they've also done a great job of taking turnovers and producing out of that, working really hard that they're not wasting extra chances that they're creating.
Atlanta calls timeout. Some changes for Toronto. Chris Boucher's checked in for Barnes, and Trent subbed in for Paul George. Okongwu with it. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Shot's good from Young.
Ooh, that's a sly little play as Trae Young gets inside and slips past the D.
Trent against Bogdanovic. Trent can't hit. And so it's Bogdanovic who brings up the ball for the Atlanta Hawks. They trail by 9 points. Here's Okongwu. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
Uses the glass to finish the layup. Van Vliet's got 7 points in the game.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
And Fred Van Vliet is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul. Here's Okongwu. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Bay against Boucher.
Maybe a time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
And trailing here in the first, you'd like to see them be a little more aggressive on the offensive glass. Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. You know who that was.
And they'll keep possession. He gets that one.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
Anunoby finds Trent. Here's the three. Sinks the triple. And the Raptors lead by 12.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
A steal. Birtle with the ball, and Young picks him up defensively. And stolen by Bay. Here's Griffin. The basket good off the assist from Young. Young's got his 4th assist in this one.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Trent. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Inside. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Bogdanovich has got his 2nd bucket tonight.
Bogdanovich focused on scoring on the inside, and when he gets close to the basket, looked like he was hungry to get 2.
And that's a foul called on A.J. Griffin. That is his first foul of the game.
Now in the lineup for the Hawks, Jordan Johnson.
Van Vliet outside. Here's Anunoby. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And the muscle that Anunoby possesses, fantastic at gutting it out through contact and finishing.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. That's good from Anunoby. And so it's Toronto. 13 points up at the end of the period. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Please give a big round of applause for your game.
And we welcome you back to Game 4 on 2K Sports. And guys, what's your take on Toronto so far?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
Achua is out there with Chris Boucher. Then it's Gary Trent. Then it's Fred Van Vliet. And it's Anunoby in at the 3 spot. That's the group for Toronto to start the second quarter. Now, here is Young, following the miss by Gary Trent Jr. Wide open look here for Murray. Kept alive. Capella kicks to Murray. Back to Capella. Goes back up. And the layup is good.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Raptors leading by 11. Now, here's Achua. Anunoby with him. And Young picks him up defensively. The Hawks shooting 41% for the game. Here's Johnson. The basket good. Off the assist from Young.
And I'll bet his percentage is pretty high from that range.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Trent kicks to Van Vliet. Over Young. Van Vliet can't get it to go.
his touch from mid-range, and that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Johnson, good.
Assisted by
Toronto, they've gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. Van Vliet passes to Anunoby. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
And can't do much else. The strength of Anunoby comes in handy on those challenging finishes.
Passes it to Johnson. It's blocked, and they hit it back. 5 to shoot. Here's Murray. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Achua with it, now guarded by Murray. Trent can't hit.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Some changes for Toronto. Thaddeus Young, he's checked in for Chris Boucher. Scotty Barnes comes in for OG Anunoby. And it's Paul George in for Trent. And that one's good. George has got 14 points.
Yeah, Paul George anticipating contact, preparing for it, and just how smooth the finish was that, Kevin.
And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Toronto leading by 6. Young finds Achua. Here's Van Vliet. And the rejection by Collins. Toronto working the ball around now. A second chance effort. George, no good. Atlanta's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. To the inside. And finished off by Collins.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. So timeout called here, the first for the Raptors. DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for the Hawks. Here's Van Vliet. 9 points in the game so far. Outside, George. Collins grabs the miss. Collins has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Hunter. Lays it up and banks it in.
Every basket from this kind of range is going to help Hunter's perimeter game. Doesn't worry about the defense.
And George kicks to Achua. Here's Van Vliet. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
Now Young. To the middle. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Precious Achua.
If Clint Capella gets 2 feet into the painted area like that, you're going to have to foul.
Clint Capella, 2 shots.
So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. Raptors leading by 3. And it's George finishing it off.
Love to see PG getting into that zone, committed to find the points.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. And there's the pass to Hunter. Van Vliet against Young. On deep, Collins. The shot, no good. And Toronto will go the other way with it. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for 1 more.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Young. Pass to Collins. Now Hunter. Capella inside. Barnes on him. Young inside. Covered by Van Vliet. Young's shot is off. Toronto, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field here in the second. George finds Young. Now Barnes. He's guarded by Collins. Goes up to the stripe, and there are the Raptors with another bucket.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Here's Young, following the basket by Scotty Barnes. Count it.
Well, this guy keeps learning from each and every coverage on the pick and roll. Trae Young getting some serious chops playing out of that set.
Young's shot is good.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Young. It's tipped. Oh, and here comes Young all alone. And Young slams it home.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Now, here is Young. He has 6. And here's Collins. Young outside. Shoots over Van Fleet. Shot is good, and the Toronto lead is cut down to just 10 points with the bucket from Young.
Maybe he's thinking at this point, man, somebody's got to help me. I can't do this all by myself.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Atlanta calls timeout.
Whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
So for the Hawks, Okongwu's checked in for Capella. Bay comes in for Collins. And it's Bogdanovich in for Young. Here's Okongwu. Bay passes to Murray. Over Young. They get it again. Murray, no good.
He's having a tough quarter scoring the basketball and able to help them close this gap.
And here's Van Fleet from the arc. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. Barnes has got 5 assists tonight. Inside. Here's Murray. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock. That's now 8 points for DeJounte Murray.
And he just big-boyed it right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend. And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Now here's Bogdanovich. Pass to Bay. Shot clock at 6. Toronto grabs the miss. This is it to Achua. Raptors moving the ball around from outside the arc, and the Raptors hit again from deep.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Bay wide open, and he fires. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
At 6'7", Hunter, nice handles there, showing him off on that possession.
Van Fleet kicks to George. George double teamed. Shoots over Bay. That one a little long, and it's Paul George with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Jakob Poeltl's checked in for Achua. The Hawks trail by 16. Out left to the wing. Here's Bay. Takes it from 10. And Poeltl sends it back. Here's George. That falls. Great assist by Van Fleet. George has got 9 points now in the quarter.
He might operate primarily on the perimeter, playing out of pick and roll and spotting up the threes, but PG could score on the inside.
Now here's Murray. He's got 8. Back to Bogdanovich. Fires from deep. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Poeltl's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And the pass to Young. And here is Poeltl. Van Vliet outside. Kicks to George. From the arc. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
Yeah, you got to get the ball to PG whenever he's roaming around outside that arc. Incredible.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Bogdanovich looking around to the left side wing. Here's Murray. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Pirtle's got 6 rebounds in the game.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Now, here's Okongwu. Here's Bogdanovich. Buries it down low. Bogdanovich has got his 3rd basket of the night.
Now, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
And Young kicks to Van Vliet. He dishes it to George. Now here is Pirtle. Tight defense on him, and the shot goes down.
When Pirtle gets the rock deep inside, the D is toast. Can't allow him to get comfortable from there.
To the inside, Okongwu, and Okongwu slams it in.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket. I mean, the stroke looks good. He's moving well out there. What a sensational start to this game. Perfect from the field.
Hunter kicks to Murray. Pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Murray. Pass to Bay. Murray outside. Over Pirtle. Murray, no good. Toronto leading by 23. Barnes passes to Van Vliet. Wants to get it to Barnes and does. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And very quietly, Young just continues to be an efficient player, a multi-talented swingman who does a little bit of everything.
2 shots.
That free throw, no good. And the Raptors with some changes. Achua, he's checked in for Jakob Pirtle. OG Anunoby comes in for Scotty Barnes. And Trent subbed in for Fred Van Vliet. And a change for the Hawks. Griffin's checked in for Bay. Now here's Murray. 8 points for him. Another shot. Tries yet again. And there's the nice layup by Okongwu. Okongwu's now got 8.
He seems to be in the right place at the right time more often than anybody that's on the court here tonight. You see that pay off.
Trent outside. 3-pointer. Drills it from outside. 8 points for him.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Yeah, just really pouring it on right now, trying to take away the opposition's motivation to keep competing in this one.
Paul George, he's been the guy making things happen for Toronto. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Joined here with Quinn Snyder. Coach, your team has faced a lot of firepower from outside. How do you keep them from getting those 3-pointers off?
Well, one, they're making them. Hopefully we can get them where they're not open and they're contested and see if they're making that many of them then. But they're getting them a variety of ways. We just got to be better.
Play outside-in defense, right? Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the 3rd quarter gets underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey folks, we hope you've enjoyed the first half. I'm Ernie Johnson. Next to me, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. It's the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. For the Raptors, this game has been a continuation of the dominance they've shown throughout the series. They've got their brooms ready, and it doesn't look like anything's going to hold off the sweep. How about you, Kenny? What did you think about this home team?
Credit these guys for coming in with the right game plan and then patiently executing. Most of their shots are coming from slowing the offense. Rarely did they take a bad shot. Good, clean first half.
And Shaq, how about what you saw from the Hawks?
Well, with the way they struggled to defend the three-point line, it started to look like a warm-up. They cannot be afraid to bring more defenders out high. They got to make life tougher on those outside shooters.
That about wraps it up. Time now for the second half of the game. We go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
Welcome back to playoff basketball on 2K Sports. This is the Eastern Conference Final. It's been one outstanding game from George.
And guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. On the court right now for the Hawks, Murray is the shooting guard, Hunter the small forward. Okongwu is out there with Collins, and it's Young in at the one spot. Now, here is Young, following the miss by Fred VanVleet. Barnes looking around. The shot's good on the assist by George. George has got his third assist on the night. That was a second look at a mobile run drive. Amazing control on display.
Still going hard, and that kind of energy and effort is how they built this lead.
And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
Plain to see how eager Hunter is to work hard for his team. He gets that shot off, gets a trip to the line.
The first one falls.
At the line for two.
And both free throws good for Hunter. And it's VanVleet with the ball for the Raptors. Here's Achua. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Hawks.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. Young with the ball. Here's Murray. Capella trying to free himself up. Murray, no good. On the wing, George. To the paint. Young, no good. The Hawks shooting 41% for the game. Murray for three. They get it back.
You talk about things at halftime, and then you come out and you go 0 for 3. I'm sure that wasn't up on the board.
It's stolen by Capella. They push it up 4 on 3. Lobbed up there for Collins. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Yeah, when Collins gets up there like that, look out.
Barnes outside. Outside, George lets it go from deep. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. George has got 27.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Man, this guy is a scoring machine. I mean, I know I'm not the only one to describe him that way.
Pass to George.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Here's Young. Paul George making his last shot. Collins in the post. Young's there. Capella. Fred VanVleet grabs the miss. Toronto, they've gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
And really the story of this second half. One team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
This team did something in halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half.
Toronto, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. VanVleet on the wing. Looks good, is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
And unafraid to challenge the heart of this defense. VanVleet's a strong finisher for his size.
Hawks passing it around. And it's Paul George with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. And Toronto making a change. Boucher is checked in.
Into the lineup for your home team, Chris Boucher.
Young against VanVleet. Young dishes to Murray. Just 5 to shoot. Fires for 3. It's good from long range. Murray's got 11.
The big man John Collins seeing the court that time.
And there's Paul George on the assist by Barnes.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
To the left wing. Collins kicks to Young. Murray scanning the floor. Over George. Tips it up, and it's put back up and in by Capella. He has 7.
Capella, one of the best offensive rebounders in the league. It's because of his activity.
Here's George. And he uses the glass on the lane.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Down low, here's Young. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 6 assists in the game.
And Young not a stranger to nights like this where he's putting up big numbers.
Now, here's George. 33 points for him. Can't hit the corner 3. Young for 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
All about getting into a rhythm as a shooter. When Trae Young finds his, he's pretty fine at taking those shots.
Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Back to George. There's the 3. And it's John Collins with the rebound. Collins has got 6 rebounds now in the game. And it's Hunter with the jam.
This is the time they wanted to mount the rally and get back into it.
Achua, the pass to Barnes. Here's VanVleet, defended by Young. And that's good. Fred VanVleet for 3. VanVleet's got 5 points in the quarter. And Young kicks to Murray. And again, it's Atlanta.
Oh, check out the handles. Their nasty spin move had his man grabbing for air.
Toronto leading by 23. Barnes outside. Over Hunter. Here's Achua. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. Achua's got his 3rd bucket of the night. Out to the wing. Collins kicks to Murray. The pass to Young. Murray against George. Pass to Hunter. Latrey. Kept alive by Atlanta. Capella with the bucket.
Capella just smashing through the contact on the inside that time.
And the Raptors call time here.
And as things present themselves throughout a game, teams have to adapt on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
And the Raptors with some changes. Pirtle is checked in for Achua. OG Anunoby comes in for George. And Trent subbed in for Fred VanVleet. Bays checked in for Atlanta. Griffin comes in for DeJounte Murray. Boucher's shot is off. And Collins has got the ball here for the Atlanta Hawks. Here's Bay. The basket good off the assist from Young.
Assisted by
Young's got his 8th assist here tonight.
Ending up with a close look. That's a great trip down the floor from Saddiq Bey.
Now here's Anunoby. He has 5. Over Griffin. Anunoby. Good. Anunoby's got 7.
Haven't relied on him as much as usual, but when his number has been called, he shot well enough to help them earn the lead.
And then Griffin with the dunk.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. Anunoby. And he makes that one. Anunoby's got 4 points this quarter. And has gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Here's Griffin. Again, the Hawks score.
Great execution. Could not have asked for a better shot.
Raptors leading by 21. The basket counts and 1. They'll go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play.
Now, there's some easy offense there. Keep finding looks in that area, and their shooting percentages tonight are going to be off the charts.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Toronto.
They've been active defensively, rotating well, and then also closing out on shots. It's resulted in a number of blocks.
I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man, and he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
Excellent play. Just adding fuel to the fire and really trying to put this one out of reach.
This is what great players try to do. They're not allowing the opposition to gain any kind of hope to try and get back in the game.
Here's Boucher, rebounded by the Hawks. Okongwu's now got 4 rebounds in this game. To the middle. And Okongwu slams it in.
You always hear about chemistry. That's a perfect example, knowing where each other is at all times. Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finish hard with 2 hands on that stuff. Anunoby's gone 75% from the field. 6 baskets and 8 attempts. Griffin against Anunoby. Griffin kicks to Young. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Jakob Poeltl.
One of the truly elite offensive players in the NBA. Trae Young can carry a team and more with that shooting and playmaking.
So for the Hawks, DeAndre Hunter comes in for Saddiq Bey. And it's Bogdanovich in for Griffin.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Now, here is Young. He's got 17. Anunoby sends it back. Barnes finds Anunoby. And the shot's good for Boucher. Boucher's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Pass to Hunter. Inside, Okongwu takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
The kick out to Barnes. Passes to Poeltl. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. Poeltl's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And after really leaning on that 3-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Now here's Bogdanovich, and that one is good. 1:49 left here in the 3rd quarter. And the dunk by Poeltl.
And look at Poeltl effortlessly dropping the hammer on the knee.
And has gone into the 3-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Anunoby against Bogdanovich. On its way from Young for 2. Second chance shot. Anunoby sends it back. And he gets it back. And he recovers it. Bogdanovich up top. Covered by Barnes. A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
Bogdanovich making it happen right there and taking some initiative.
And stolen by Okongwu. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. For 3, Hunter. Okongwu kicks to Hunter. A 3 from Bogdanovich. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Controlling the defensive glass has been a problem here tonight. Even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
For Toronto, they've been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8.
Shooting for your home team.
A free throw dropped for Trent. Some changes for Toronto. Young comes in for Chris Boucher. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Scotty Barnes. Murray's checked in for Atlanta. The Hawks trail by 19. To the paint. And Capella the bucket on the assist from Young. Capella's got 10 points in just the second half. And stolen by Murray. Here's Young. Yes, indeed, it is good. He's now 8 for 14.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Anunoby, no good. And so it's Capella with it. He brings it up for Atlanta. Murray against Trent. Tries again. And Murray finishes it off. Murray's got 7 now in this quarter.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
Here's Anunoby. Rebound, Atlanta. Murray's got his 6th rebound on the night. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jakob Poeltl.
That's his second personal.
That's foul number 2 for him.
14 foul. Substitution on the court.
Now, here is Young. No good on the 3. Paul George, he's been the guy making things happen for the Raptors. And his big game just keeps getting bigger. That quarter sees him get over 30 points. Back to the action in just a minute. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we note, is peripheral vision.
And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. They've got OG Anunoby. Paul George is out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Young. And it's Achua in at the center position. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. There's the pass to Achua. Toronto working the ball around now. Here's George. Second shot opportunity. Shot's good by Achua. And the Raptors lead by 13.
How frustrating for the defense. You get the stop, but then fail to block out.
Yeah, that pops your confident balloon out there, just completely deflating when plays like that happen.
Now, here's Collins. Back to Young. 6 to shoot. Shoots over VanVleet. No good off the back of the rim.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Pass to George. Fires the 3. Good, and VanVleet gets the assist. VanVleet's got his assist totals piling up. 11 now for him. VanVleet against Young. Shoots over VanVleet. Young, no good. Toronto leading by 16. Anunoby with it. He's picked up by Collins. Anunoby against Hunter. VanVleet outside. George against Murray. George with the bucket. George has got 38 points.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now here's Collins. And here's Young from the arc. Another miss by Young. Here's Anunoby. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
First team foul. Shooting for your home team.
And the first one drops.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Barnes, he's checked in for Toronto. Both free throws good from Anunoby. The Hawks trail by 20. To to the inside to stop the run. And there's Okongwu. That's good on the assist from Young.
Those interior passes can be dangerous sometimes, but if the timing is good and you execute it there, you can get easy hoops.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Now a timeout called by Atlanta. Without question, George is playing his skills today.
The defense has to take the ball out of his hands. He's just knocking down every three-pointer he takes right now.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Just getting inside as a wing can help you out a lot. And Hunter right there forces the defense to foul.
DeAndre Hunter taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And he makes both free throws. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Raptors. 16-point lead. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Van Vliet's got 21 in the game.
Oh, tricky play by Van Vliet to beat the close coverage. Slipping pass there for the finish.
And that one's good. Hunter.
Now they're playing working to perfection there if that was their plan. And if it wasn't, maybe that should be their plan.
Here's Anunoby. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. The Hawks trail by 16. Shoots from 12. A shot missing. Good D by Barnes.
See, there are ways to contribute that don't involve shooting the basketball. That's the best way that maybe he can help them out trying to win this game.
And another assist for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. And stolen by Okongwu. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket.
Yeah, you could tell Hunter knew he was open, did not hesitate to find him.
Okongwu grabs the board. Okongwu's now got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Hunter no good. Raptors leading by 12. Pass to Achua. Goes up on the wing. And the Raptors miss again.
Well, he finds some space in that in-between gap there. Too bad he can't release that one on target.
Here's Young. Rejected by Van Vliet.
And perfect positioning from Van Vliet. Wanting to block shots whenever he can. Great instinct. From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
The Hawks trail by 14. And Young kicks to Collins. Now here's Okongwu. Covered by Achua.
And he has found the stroke, folks. Continues to knock down shot after shot. Perfection thus far.
Achua finds Anunoby. Barnes add that basket to his impressive total. Brings him to 10 for 14.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Confidence is sensational, and it feels like no one is going to stop him tonight from scoring.
It's rebounded by Scotty Barnes. Barnes has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Van Vliet on the wing. Anunoby passes to Barnes. George looking over the floor. Over Murray. And another basket for Toronto.
And he is at his best when it matters most. This game is theirs as long as he can keep this up.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
Well, they didn't make it this far by giving up easy ones. And now their defense is in overdrive.
Thaddeus Young, he's checked in for Anunoby. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Capella's checked in. Raptors leading by 16. Outside, George. Passes it to Achua. Raptors moving the ball around. Lets it go with a three. And George is good for three. George has got 45 points.
Pretty easy right now. Clear out. Give him some space. Let him get to work.
Young is double. Here's Okongwu. And he can't stop the run as he misses. Toronto, they've gone 8 of 13 from the field since the start of the fourth, sinking the majority of their shots. He gets it in there. The Hawks trail by 21. And Fred VanVleet is going to pick up a foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Atlanta making a switch here. Coference checked in.
Coming on the floor for the Hawks, Baldwin.
Hunter kicks to Baldwin. VanVleet against Young. Shoots it. That one misses. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way. On the wing, George. Good. Nice job down low. George has got 49 points in the game.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
I mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in. But his shooting this quarter has to be a huge concern, especially when they're behind like this. Can he find a rhythm?
It's been all VanVleet tonight. One of the best undrafted players in league history.
Here's Baldwin. Following the basket by Fred VanVleet. Young up top. Covered by VanVleet. Shots good from Young. Young's got 21. And here's Toronto. They're on a 15-4 run. And George kicks to VanVleet. George against Murray. The pass to Achua. Now here is George. And it's off from three-point range. Moment here now for an injury report. Now for an update on John Collins' injury. Let's go to David Aldridge.
Guys, I was able to catch up with the Hawks head athletic trainer. He's dealing with a sore ankle right now, and they're icing it down to try and keep it from swelling too much. For a team that is so close to making the finals, this is a huge concern.
Thank you, David. Hopefully we'll see him very soon.
Well, not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close. Young is double.
Murray outside. To the middle, Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
Well, take your choice. You can either foul him or watch him dunk. Well, actually, in this case, you could get both.
Young dishes to Barnes. 2 points. That one goes. 22 points for Barnes.
They are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Young from outside. Toronto grabs the miss.
Just cannot get anything to go. If there's going to be a way to get out of this hole, I don't think he'll be the one to do it.
For three, VanVleet. That falls. Nice speed that time from George. George has got 5 assists in the game. And Young kicks to Baldwin. Hunter on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Scotty Barnes picks one up.
13 fouls.
And the first one drops. Both teams will make substitutions.
2 shots.
And so he makes both from the line. And so it's Barton bringing it up for Toronto. Shot from 12. Matthews with the rebound. Atlanta's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. The wide open look here for Holiday. And they'll get another chance.
Yeah, maybe a little luck, maybe a little bit of heart. Both of those at play here. He's getting every offensive rebound.
Here's Barnes. Drops in the layup for 2. Barnes has got 24 points.
There he is, beasting on the glass, converting the opportunity, trying to put this game away.
I just don't see how you climb back into the game when you're allowing plays like that to happen. Extra work on the offensive glass. Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Pass to Barnes. Pass to Benton. 5 on the clock. Shoots over Matthews. And again, it's Toronto converting.
And just not much more you can say, guys. It's the end of the line for one team and a hard-fought, well-deserved trip to the NBA Finals for the Raptors.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And they're going to cruise into the NBA Finals with an utterly convincing victory tonight to finish off the sweep.
And what a series it was for this group. I mean, you see results like this in the first round pretty often, but you don't expect any team to have it this easy in the conference finals. And thanks to the sweep, they'll get some much-needed and much-deserved rest before playing for the chip.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for George.
It was tough to cover all game long. One of those nights when he felt like nobody could stop him, and they didn't.
And if that's the best look you can get on a possession, what a waste of a trip down the floor.
Yeah, see the coach? He's got that frown on his face. I think we know why. Not a high percentage look.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Good on the triple.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall oh so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
And that's going to do it for this series. They'll move on.
And you look at the reaction there, so obvious from looking at them just how important this achievement is, not to just the players, but this franchise. They've got their hands on the conference championship trophy, and this puts them in great position to make history.
A tremendous opportunity now, just 4 wins away from a championship.
Yeah, it's so close. I mean, they can practically taste it right now, but it's not going to be easy. Those next 4 wins are going to be the most difficult of the season if they can get them. But no matter what happens, I think the accomplishment of winning the conference championship is something this franchise and its fans will always remember.
And they'll represent the East in a final series that's mere days away. And so this one is in the books. We hope you've enjoyed being with us for the Eastern Conference Finals. For Brent Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Owen, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time